the best game packages of the year. New specials are now available at the nearest ticket booth. There are a few seats left for a handful of upcoming Blazers games. Visit the ticket booth for more information. And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway. Come to the game with your family and get a great career bobblehead.
We hope to see you again. So visit us online.
Tonight, MP may affirm his legacy as one of the most prolific bucket getters in NBA history. Will he set a new single-season scoring record in this game? We'll find out. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And the Milwaukee starting five. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Rollins in at the 1 spot. And for Portland, inside we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Butler out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Avdia in at the small forward position. All right, Tim, the postseason not far off. Team still jockeying for position down the final stretch.
And just like on the track, don't look behind you, just focus on yourself, or you might find yourself on the wrong side of a photo finish.
Got to run through the tape, get yourself in position. All right, a report waiting for us courtside with all the details on this standout season for MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, a pretty auspicious record he's set. The most 60-point games in a season. He's on a tear for the ages and has established himself as one of the most combustible scorers in the game. Guys?
All right, thank you very much. Good stuff there. Rollins gets the bucket.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
From deep, MP. Here's Klingon. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, and Klingon is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Prince, the pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
The shot by Butler, no good. It's Prince on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Rollins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Prince. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee. But trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
And here's Butler outside. Knocks down the triple. Grant, it's hard not to dwell on the fact that MP has moved past Jordan's total. The 86-87 season, he had 3,041 points. That was MJ's highest scoring season ever.
As much of a killer instinct as Jordan had, MP may be even more driven. He doesn't just want to win. He wants to do maximum damage.
Porter's shot is off.
Well, they missed one after 4 straight makes. Still a good start to the game.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Thybulle against Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Blazers trail by 5. Now here's Butler. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Portis.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Collins gets the bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Portland. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Here's Prince. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots a fadeaway. That one a little long. Well, the Trailblazers shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. MP finds Avdia. Outside Thibault. Here's MP. Takes the three. Butler can't get that one to fall.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And here's Harris outside. And Clingan pulls it down. Portland trailing here. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now let's send it down to Ali, who has a report on MP.
As you know, MP and Giannis are both having MVP caliber seasons. I talked to MP earlier about how he's approaching this game, and he said it's hard to match Giannis in a physical battle. That's why he's won MVP before. We need to defend without fouling and make him earn his points on the floor and not at the free throw line. Can't argue with MP's logic there, guys.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Thanks for that report, Ali. Again, the miss by Butler. The Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Prince from outside the arc. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And here's Butler outside. Counted from distance. MP's got 9.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards. Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Antetokounmpo inside. Kamara on him. Giannis Antetokounmpo again.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for Portland. Holiday comes in for Thibault, and Lillard subbed in for MP. Jang, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Porter Jr. comes in for Harris. There's a minute 47 left in the opening quarter. Lillard outside. Outside Kamara. The three. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Now here's Undisputed. Give him 8 points now. And he's going for the oop here.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Outside Holiday. Porter against Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Up and over Porter, and it's Portland scoring again.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
Back to Porter. Lets it go from deep. Portland with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this.
They now take the lead. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you, he is just the focal point of this offense. Lillard, I mean, just so diverse in the many ways that he can score.
Here's Portis. Clinging with a defensive effort.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Lillard outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Undisputed has got rebound number 5 here tonight. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's MP making things happen for the Trailblazers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
Drew Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Murray. Then it's Jeremy Grant. That's the group for Portland starting the second. All right, Legs, you look at the leap the Blazers have taken. What's the biggest factor?
I think it's the fact they've added a lot of defense to their front court, which has really set the tone for their team, and it's an identity they're going to continue to build on.
Talent on the floor and stability in the head coaching position.
Key factors, for sure.
Right side, Porter. Back to Green. Pass to Jang. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Porter's shot is off. Portland leading. Out to Lillard. Fires for 3. Nance pulls down the board. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Portland. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Sims.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Green, the pass to Porter. Portland with a rebound. They've traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks and came away with the win.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
They had relentless pressure on the ball handlers. It made them feel uncomfortable, and I'm sure they're going to try to replicate that in this one.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sims. Prince comes in for Nance. And Harris is subbed in for Green. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Here's MP. After Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Brooklyn put on a show. He dropped 35 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
So it's Milwaukee now. Following the three-point basket by Portland. Porter's shot is off.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Avdia finds Lillard. Portland moving it around. Now here's Grant. Antetokounmpo covering. Grant, the pass to Butler. Fires from the wing. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, fortunately, as he searches...
Whoa! Oh, wow!
Oh, and there's the talent. Porter Jr., a highly skilled young player.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And here's Butler outside. Again, the miss by Butler. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis is checked in. And it's Butler with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. The Bucks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Legs, when you look at the maturation of Denny Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. There's the triple. Oh, a silky 3 from MP.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Over Grant. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Avdia from the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. And here is Undisputed. Last game out, we saw him score 42. Portland making a switch here. Klingen's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Rollins, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And here's Harris. Portis outside to the wing on the left. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Dallas, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, right now for Portland, they're putting together an impressive win streak. Finding their groove down the stretch. I mean, they're putting it all together.
Now here's MP. 15 points in the game. Sinks it from distance.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Here's Rollins. He has 6. The 3, here's Harris. The rebound by MP. Pass to Avdia from deep. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And it's an 8-point Portland lead.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Kicks it out to Undisputed. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. A moment here to see the numbers for Kevin Porter.
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
Here's Rollins. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Pass to Portis. There's a minute 26 left in the half. Trailblazers lead by 8. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Portland.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Well, guys, you may have seen it. MP took to social media earlier today to proclaim he'd be playing this one with his offhand. Nobody is quite sure if he was serious or not. Most fans figured he was riling up the opposition. Either way, we'll find out soon enough just how serious MP was about this declaration. Back to you.
Not the type of thing we're used to seeing, that's for sure. Thanks for the report. Now here's Undisputed. He's got 12. And the shot's good. Portis has got his second basket of the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Butler passes to Thibault. Takes a 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Unselfish from MP, giving someone who has the better look a chance.
Rollins up and in on the layup. Rollins has got 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
MP scanning the floor. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out. Now Undisputed. There's the 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so we wrap up the first half. Portland ahead, leading by 10. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, a month left in the season. We still don't get to know where they land. Playoffs, play-in, or Cancun. A lot of options on the table.
Man, I know which they prefer, but it's going to take some good play down the stretch to get it done.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bucks trail by 10. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then there's Prince, then it's Gary Harris, and it's Rollins in at the 1. Now here's Harris. No made baskets yet. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Kamara. Trailblazers lead by 10. MP inside. The layup off target.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
And the Bucks pushing it up now. Here's Portis. That one goes in. Portis has got 6.
They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
And here's Butler outside. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Prince. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Lets it go, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis. For Portland, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. From deep, MP. MP hits it from the corner.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince over Avdia. Prince can't hit.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity. Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Tipped. Avdia against Prince. On the wing, MP. The 3 ball. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Friday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against Los Angeles, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Butler, good.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that. Now
here's Harris. He's scoreless. To the right side. Here's Portis. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's MP from outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Pass to Rollins. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 6 assists here tonight. And here's Butler outside. And it's Harris with the rebound. Bucks trail by 12. And he lobs it up to the rim. Thibault with a steal. Floats one up. MP shot is off. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And it's in there. Rollins has got 12 points in the game.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Avdia from outside gets the 3 ball to go.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Here's the break. Outside Kamara. MP outside. Pass to Thibault. Just 5 to shoot. Now Avdia. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Tim, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Denny Avdia and Toumani Camara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Damian Lillard's checked in for Avdia. Jang, he's checked in for the Bucks. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Gary Harris.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense. For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Clingan, must be easy to jam it.
The Bucks trail by 13. Here's Rollins. 14 points for him. Prince down low, covered by Thibault. Prince with the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Lillard. Fires the 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Butler's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Rollins. Butler covering. Thibault against Prince for 3. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Thibault.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Back to MP. 4-3. Kept alive. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
At 7'2", Donovan Clingan is a mountain of a man.
Here's Rollins. Butler covering. Inside. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Here's Butler. The drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, first the speed, then the touch. Textbook from young MP.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Grant's checked in for Clingan. Avdia comes in for Kamara. Krejci's checked in for Thibault. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Butler. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Green comes in for Prince. Gary Trent Jr. He's checked in for Harris. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. Now here's Porter. He's got 7. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Here's Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
To the inside. Here's Grant. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Grant with a steal. Lillard left side. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Fires the 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And the 3 ball has been huge in building this lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Avdia out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Krejci in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Trent following the 3-point basket by Portland. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Let's go with a 3. Launches it. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Green. Trent's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Grant the screen. Holiday from long range. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside, Green. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Porter. Beyond the arc. Lillard pulls down the board.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
And you can't let Holiday get lined up from anywhere on the arc, including in the corner.
Porter with it. Pass to Trent. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target. Portland leading by 17. Here's Krejci. Up top, Grant. Antetokounmpo covering. Grant, the pass to Lillard. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Trent from long range. It's rebounded by Grant. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Three-pointer. And Damian Lillard gets a 3. Lillard's got 11 points here in the second half.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Checked in for Portland. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Portis is checked in. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Porter against Lillard. Porter gets the bucket.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close range shot.
Now here's Holiday. And Tim, 1 year you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the 3 could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Now here's Green. Pass to Porter. Here's Portis for 3. Portland with a rebound. Kamara's got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Porter against Lillard. Porter with the steal. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That one's good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek Freak is on fire.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And some changes here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Grant. Thibault comes in for Drew Holiday. And Butler is subbed in for Lillard. Milwaukee also changing it up. Prince is checked in for Jang. Harris comes in for Green. And it's Rollins in for Porter Jr. Now here's Butler. Here's Kamara. Again, the miss by Portland.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Rollins passes to Portis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on MP. And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season's tip.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer, what a run for him, and he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
Good on the second one. Portland leading by 12. Pass to Avdia to stop the drought. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 7 assists in the game. Here's Prince. To the middle. Rejected by Klingon.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingon.
That shot off. Great D that time from Kamara. Avdia outside. And no one in the vicinity.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Now Avdia shoots a 3. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Here's Harris. Portis. Damn Hammers it home!
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Yes, sir! That one goes!
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
On the wing, MP. Outside Kamara. Butler. Let's loose for three. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Takes a three. Ooh, the shot misses. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Fires the three. Oh, it misses. Bucks trail by 11. Cash from downtown.
Well, Giannis knows he creates gravity inside, which is going to free someone up on the outside.
And the Trailblazers shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Here's Prince. Antetokounmpo with it. Guarded now by Klingon. Nice! That one's good!
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they've closed the gap, and now they're trying to get this to a one-possession game.
And 1:01 left to play in the fourth. Diniapia buries it from outside.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And the Bucks shooting just a phenomenal clip. 59% here in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. Portis rejected by Klingon, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession, and that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Portis! Avdia rips down the board. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Knocks down the trifecta.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Beyond the arc. That's off. Butler fires. He's off from three. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
MP, I'm almost speechless. You just outplayed a top MVP candidate in a win, shooting exclusively with your offhand. How? Why?
Yeah, you like that, huh? Well, that's a tribute to Larry Legend. I heard the stories about him shooting with his offhand and beating the Blazers like a million times.
Oh, I should have connected those dots. That's a legendary game and a legendary bit of trash talk.
Hey, I'm just trying to put together a legendary season.
Oh, well, so far so good. Congrats on pulling off one of the most spectacular regular season feats in recent memory.
For sure.
Brian, over to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. We'll see you later.
So, here we are. Last game in our MVP series.
How important is this one for making your case?
They're all important. But voters remember the last thing they saw. So you want to dominate the late season matchups.
You expecting to dominate tonight?
Always. You can't do anything without the confidence to know it's possible first.
That's good advice, kids. Listen up.
And it's not just for kids, though. A lot of grown people need that advice, too. Maybe we should start an advice podcast.
I think we should leave that to the professionals.
Bro, I am a professional winner. Come on, Xander. And in my professional opinion, y'all should like and subscribe to all my social channels. You never know what you'll see next.
There he is. Nikki, how you feeling?
How you feeling, MP?
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Let's see some of the numbers here for MP.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. Butler out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Avdia in at the 3 slot. And for San Antonio, Johnson is out there with Harper. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. Well, the sand has basically run out on the proverbial timer. At this point, Greg, you're either in or you're out.
Yeah, for most teams, the future is certain. It's the playoffs or 1, 2, 3, Cancun. Teams are either building for the future or liking what they've got.
Now, let's go courtside for a report on MP's history-making season.
He just had an all-time moment breaking Wilt Chamberlain's single-season points record. Him and Wilt are still the only players in NBA history with over 4,000 points in a year. He told me he hopes to add to this record tonight. I'm betting he will, guys.
Yeah, he could add a lot to it. Thanks. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And the shot goes down.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Lillard. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Sticking it from the corner. You got to know where Lillard is at all times.
Here's Harper. For 3, Vassell. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the Nuggets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
And MP is in the midst of what could be a historic season. He's the front runner for... Rookie of the Year.
And the MVP award looks like a real possibility. Hard to believe a first-year player could have that kind of impact, especially as a second-round pick. This is a once-in-a-generation moment.
Klingon with the block.
And with every swat, Klingon is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Harper blocked again. Butler deciding where to go with it. The 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. The Spurs have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Wembanyama, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Avdia, the pass to MP. Lillard outside. The kick outside to Butler. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. MP's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Portland. Spurs trail by 4. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Shot by Champagnie, no good. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Butler. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. No good with the triple.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Vassell against Lillard. Wembanyama, a screen on Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Vassell inside the line. San Antonio again missing. Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And Lillard kicks to MP. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 9 points.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
This is a highly anticipated matchup between two MVP hopefuls, and NP knows they've got their hands full with Wembanyama. He told me, quote, the things he does at his size are unbelievable. You guys have watched him. Everyone knows that Victor is a problem.
He is, although MP presents his share of problems as well. And we thank you for that report. With most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. To take a look at the Spurs, they're stuck in the same spot, still outside the top 3.
And when you look at Portland, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
Now, here's Vassell. He has 5. Outside Harper. Here's Champagne. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Portland leading by 7. And great was Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Here's Vassell. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Shot by Champagne, no good.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Shoots. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Butler's got 11 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. the Trailblazers. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Avdia. And it's Drew Holiday in for Lillard. Butler against Harper. And the shot is good from Johnson.
I love whenever Johnson looks to really score inside. Certainly has the touch and the confidence to get it done in there.
MP passes to Thybulle. Outside Holiday. And it's Harper with the rebound.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Champagny to the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. A different look now for San Antonio. Ryan is checked in for Vassell, and it's Fox in for Johnson. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. And here's MP for 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Champagny. Nothing on the board. And Fox gets it to go.
What a response from Fox. You hit a 3, De'Aaron Fox answers the challenge.
3-pointer, Butler. The rebound by the Spurs. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Butler, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
The wide open look here for Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
That's a 2 from Butler. And that one's on target from the wing. Butler's got 16 points. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 9. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Blazers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
They've got Bryant. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Waters in at the two-guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the two-star or three-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Here's Wembanyama. After Drew Holiday's score, clock at 6. On the top of the key, the shot by Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. And with this group, the term record-setting might be an understatement when you look at their accomplishment on the road. Over 35 wins. It just doesn't even compute.
And they've somehow figured out pretty much every team in the NBA and how to beat them. So they are the team to watch as we get into the playoffs.
And that one's good, Lillard.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Lillard against Fox. Pass to Cornett. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Cornett's got his first bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Lillard scanning the floor. Good work defensively by Fox. Spurs trail by 9. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Now, here's Fox. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Fox against Lillard. Now, here's Fox. D right on him. The layup off target. Holiday, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
On the Spurs with some changes. Champagne's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Bryant. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Sissoko checked in, and it's Sharp in for Drew Holiday. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Spurs trail by 4. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. The kick out to Fox. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Fox has got 8 points.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now, here's Sharp. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Avdia against Johnson. And here is Fox. And Wembanyama outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They are on a phenomenal run right now. 16 consecutive wins.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Here's Champagnie. Portland making their last shot. Fox from outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Fox has got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Sharp finds Henderson. And it's Fox with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Down low and taken away by Johnson. Pass to Champagnie. Fires the three. Henderson pulls it in.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Over Wembanyama. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got his first basket.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Wembanyama with the bounce pass. And here's Vassell from the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They've held a 12-point lead early. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded. A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Harper, he's checked in for Fox. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Trailblazers. MP comes in for Henderson. Here's Harper. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You see just how assertive Harper is down low. This kid fears absolutely nothing.
Three-pointer, Butler. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Fires the three. Wembanyama, what a high release on the three.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup. Issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Three-pointer, Butler, and another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Pass to Champagny. Now Harper. Three-pointer. That's the highlight of the night. Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Idle for three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Vassell outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Van Hatford shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And swinging things back to our featured matchup, MP was on fire during those first 2 quarters of play.
He's been money from distance, taking every opportunity he gets to drop a three on him. Got to do a better job of chasing him off that line.
The thing is, out beyond the arc, he's been deadly from every spot. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingen. Damian Lillard out there with MP. And it's Avdia in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And he hits the jump shot. Johnson's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Spurs. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nuggets was lights out. He had 57 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
So it's the Spurs now after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Oh, MP sinks the triple.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Wembanyama passes to Johnson. And here is Vassell. Johnson kicks to Vassell. Pass to Harper. On the wing, Johnson, covered by Lillard. From the baseline. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Johnson.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 27.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Wembanyama. To the middle. Johnson finds Wembanyama.
Everyone loves seeing Wemby put up serious points. His team, his coaches, definitely the fans. That's what they pay for.
In the corner, Kamara with it. Here's Clingan. And it's Clingan with the jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And the Spurs with possession. Portland making their last shot. Pulls up. And the Spurs scoring again.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense, because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Lillard left side. Back to Abdia. Three-pointer. Butler. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Johnson dishes to Harper. Wembanyama. A screen on Butler. Oh, Wembanyama. Too easy.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
And here is Johnson, after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And it's Butler missing. Spurs trail by 7. Johnson, the pass to Vassell. Outside Harper. Shot from 12. And it's San Antonio with another.
This is why Harper's teammates and coaches encourage him to fire from that mid-range. They know how lethal he can be.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. checked in for San Antonio. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. The Trailblazers in second.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Holiday with it. He's got 5. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Henderson outside. The kick out to Holiday. Portland no good that time either. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Harper. Johnson from outside. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Henderson. That one goes in. Henderson's got 6.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Harper kicks to Johnson. Pass to Harper. There's a good screen. Puts up a deep 3. That one doesn't go. Portland leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Holiday left side. And Klingon has it in the corner. Henderson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Spurs. Inside, taken away by Holiday. And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Pass to Champagny. Back to Harper. Now, here's Vassell. Here's Johnson. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Sissoko. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Krejci passes to Henderson. Here's Klingon. The rebound by Champagny. Champagny's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. San Antonio making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Drew Holiday. And the Spurs with possession. 9-point game. The kick out to Fox. And Harper slams it in.
And for his age, Harper is really strong. That helps on the offensive glass.
Now Sharp. Klingon the screen for Sharp to the inside. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Fox. It's Vassell on the wing. Hits it from 3-point range. Vassell's got 8.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Bryant. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Luke Cornett. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. That's the San Antonio Fox. Now Fox, following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep. To the paint. Bible on the wing. Back to Avdia. Bryant with the steal. Wembanyama passes to Bryant. Fox kicks to Cornette. To the wing on the left. Here's Wembanyama. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Wembanyama's got 10 points here in the second half. Pass to Sharp. And the wide open shot from Avdia. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Inside, here's Cornette. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
With a multi-skilled guard like Fox, you love seeing him spread the ball around.
Now Sharp. Back to Lillard. To the inside. Here's Kamara. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Now here's Bryant. And Fox has it in the corner. Bryant passes to Fox. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
Three-pointer, Butler. Rebound, San Antonio. Shanbenny's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Cornette. Outside for Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Three-pointer, Butler. The response, MP delivering.
You like to see the young confidence from MP. Just fires right back with an answer of 3.
Floats one, and Wembanyama with the layup. Wembanyama's got 15 points here in the second half. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. MP outside. And another 3 for Portland.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Fox against Butler. 14 feet away, and it's San Antonio with another.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Over in the corner, Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He knows every possession is critical now.
It's time to give him some t-shirts, but only to the Leather Stand. Show us what you got.
A different look now for San Antonio. Vassell, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Johnson comes in for Bryant. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Now, Avdia, after Keldon Johnson missed from long range. And here's MP for 3. And another three for Portland.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Out to the wing. Wembanyama passes to Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
A baseline J, and it's good off the back rim and in. Lillard's got 11 in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Let's lose a 3. Doesn't get that one. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Wembanyama fires. From deep. Does not go in. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Oh, great touch off the pass.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Now here's Butler. Avdia outside. Outside Butler. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Spurs trail by 9. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, too easy for the big man.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
Here's Lillard. Down he goes for 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly. Usually he's a master in the midi, but not.
He got it again. Sensational.
And with 40 points for him, his climb towards history continues.
GA, it seems like every time he takes the floor, it's a step closer to the record for most 40-point games in a season.
And historians might have guessed that the most 40-point games in a year was from Wilt Chamberlain's incredible 1962 campaign. It will be hard to match 63 games of 40 or more, but this young fella just might do it. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Portland.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll have now won 70 on the year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Butler.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Avdia against Vassell. The shot is off. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead early. That's off. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Here's MP. And so it's Portland winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
You said in your pregame video that you wanted to dominate in this game against a fellow MVP contender. Mission accomplished?
Of course I'm happy with how I played, but it was a total team effort tonight. We got contributions from everybody.
Since when did you become so modest?
Yo! Oh, man. Why didn't you come in?
Because I wanted to see that look on your face.
What do you think, Dad? How'd he do?
He rose to the occasion, Dominic Hamill. He gets that from me.
No doubt about it. Thanks for your time, gentlemen.
Thanks. Oh, man, you looking good.
I'm keeping it on.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time.